Hi, and welcome to this video on speaking to inform and persuade in job interviews. Imagine you're an interviewer and the job applicant spent most of the time giving factual information and describing his job duties without mentioning results or achievements or reasons why he's a good fit for the job. Or perhaps he spent most of the time listing his qualities or attributes without supporting it with examples or evidence. Both situations are not the best way to do well in an interview. By the end of this video, you will learn how to speak to inform and persuade in job interviews. In the previous video on job interviews, we briefly mentioned the acronym RESA, R-E-S-A, which should help you with your interview responses. Make sure what you say includes relevant experience, skills, achievements, and awards. We also looked at two ways to structure and organize your content. Firstly, the DLCT, what you did, learned from your previous jobs, how you contributed or transferred what you did and learned to other positions. The second possible structure is the STAR method. You mentioned the situation, task, and actions you performed and the results. Both methods have elements of how to inform and persuade during the job interview. Too much description and information will result in irrelevant or unnecessary details. And too much persuasion without supporting evidence will sound empty and meaningless. A good balance between information and persuasion needs to be achieved. Let's begin with speaking to inform. Interviewers need information about your relevant job experiences. You need to be brief and concise, factual, and state the goals you had and how you achieved them. So for the DLCT structure, the did and the learned part are the informative elements. For example, you start with talking about what you did. I coordinated a 6-month social media marketing project, followed by what you learned, where I learned effective leadership skills. So for the STAR method, the situation and the task part are the informative elements. So for example, you start with talking about your situation. I led a sales team in Asia where we had to create an effective pitch for our financial services and deliver it to our major clients, followed by your task where you describe the goal. We had to meet our sales quota and achieve 10% growth in the Asian market. Remember to be brief and concise in the informative part. Okay, let's move on to the persuasion part. Interviewers are interested in hearing about how you were proactive and what results you achieved and how you contributed. You also need to use positive and persuasive language and make sure your verbal and non-verbal communication is effective. In the DLCT, the C stands for how you contributed to your firm or organization. Let's take a look at this sample of a contribution. We can see that the interviewee helped obtain resources for his or her team that resulted in an increase in sales. The transferred part can relate to how you developed one skill and used it in another role or duty. In the STAR method, the A stands for action. Basically the specific action you took to achieve a goal or result. So in this example, you can see the interviewer spent time to meet and understand the clients and help his team tailor-make specific financial plans for them. The R in the STAR method stands for results or positive outcomes of the action. So in this example, we can see there are several results, including an increase in revenue, the team won a company award, and enhancement of leadership skills leading to client satisfaction. Remember, your verbal communication has to match your persuasion. Use the following factors to make the audience feel you are interested and enthusiastic about the job you are applying for. You also have to look the part. Sit up straight, maintain eye contact, and look professional. Remember, you want to achieve a good balance between information and persuasion to show the interviewer you're the right person for the job. So let's recap. You should have learned how to speak to inform and persuade in job interviews. Thanks for watching.